A guten Erev Shabbos. Welcome to a taste of Shabbos, Parashas Bamidbar, as we approach the month of Sivan. We always read Parashas Bamidbar before the holiday of Shavuos to remind us that we were in the Midbar when we received the Torah, and that we need to be without distraction. In Parashas Bamidbar, the whole first several aliyos have to do with an accounting of the Jewish people. Because just like a person, whatever they love, they count, so too Ribono Shel Olam loves the Jewish people. He counts them to see exactly how many they are. And amazingly, we know that after he counts all the tribes with the help of Moshe and the heads of the tribes, and after he counts the Kohanim, he comes to the Leviim. And the Leviim are 23,000. They're so small. They're smaller than all the other Shvatim, like half the size. These are the special Leviim. Why is it that they were so much smaller? One answer, the Mefarshim bring, is because that which is small is special. Ki ma'at mikol ha'amim. Just like the Jewish people are so small compared to other nations in the world, the Leviim that are special are smaller than the other tribes. Another answer brought down, very interesting answer, it's brought in the Kli Yakar and elsewhere, or Achaim, says that when Amram separated from Yocheved, and all the, it says that everybody followed him and they all separated from their wives, it seems that it was only the Leviim that kept separated for a long while, and the rest of Klal Yisrael either didn't separate or came back right away. And therefore there was more time for the rest of Klal Yisrael to proliferate, to have more children than the Leviim, and that's why they were smaller. A second answer. But the third answer is brought in the Ramban. And I also saw it in the Sefer Or Yecheskel. And the answer is because since the Leviim were not involved in the inui, in the persecution, and in the challenges, the same way the rest of Klal Yisrael, they did not merit the same miraculous birth and expansion like everyone else. It's to the degree of the challenge is the degree of the emerging. And that's why the Leviim, as special as they are, did not achieve the miraculous numbers like the rest of Klal Yisrael. But one other point, and that is, we see the hachlafa. We see when Hashem makes the trade, so to speak, the pidyon, between the Bechor, the Bechoros, the firstborn, and the Leviim. And there's a hachlafa. It used to be that the firstborn were the ones that for all time merited to do service, special service to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And now Hashem was taking that away, and he was passing it to the Leviim. It's the only problem. There was 273 more Bechoros than there were Leviim. Everyone else made a switch, 23,000 to 23,000. There was a perfect switch. But there was an extra 273 Bechoros that weren't part of the switch. So they had to pay the Chamesh Shekalim. The same way that you make a pidyon haben today, you give the Chamesh Shekel, the beautiful silver. They had to pay also. And I was thinking, and I saw, When was it that the Bechoros, it was clear that they were not going to continue onward? So it was by Makas Pchoros. By Makas Pchoros in Mitzrayim, the Bechor of Klal Yisrael could have also been killed, just like the Pchoros of Mitzrayim, and therefore they were spared, therefore they became Hashem's, and therefore they need to be redeemed. Okay? Now it's being passed over to the Leviim as if it's something special. How did we get from the fact that we were almost killed and therefore we were redeemed, that now it's going to be something special when it's given over to the Leviim? And I think there's a great lesson in the world that we're in right now, as we hope we're beginning to emerge from the pandemic, and a great lesson in life generally. And that is that even when a situation is challenging, difficult, painful, and near death, near frustration, it was a painful situation, you can take that and turn it into the greatest honor and the greatest opportunity for growth, for success, and for fulfillment. And therefore, when the extra 273 Bechoros gave the money to the Leviim, it was a symbol of that this now was going from a near-death experience to an elevation of working by the Beis HaMikdash, by the Mishkan, in the Avodas Hashem. Therefore, in life, as all of us have good times and better times and challenging times, when we emerge from those times, let's try to make it like the switch, the hachlafa, from the Bechoros to the Leviim, with an elevation towards growth. Good Shabbos, and we look forward to preparing for Shavuos together.